Tennessee, the state Senate there has voted to pass a bill that would allow teachers to carry guns in schools in the effort to protect students from mass shootings. Now, the bill requires teachers to go through a week-long course, be approved by county sheriff's departments, take a psychological exam, have annual training, and get principal approval. Now, some teachers say the bill puts a lot of pressure on them and believe it could make the situation, in their words, worse. Texas law does allow teachers to conceal carry guns at schools as long as they have written permission from the district. However, the law does not lay out standards for training.
All right.
How y'all asking teachers to go through psychological training and y'all don't be asking these cops?
Not even that. Why can't we just do psychological training for just getting a gun, period?
Right.
Like, period.
These y'all want to do everything but regulate guns in this country. And do y'all know how detrimental that is to a student in a classroom? Because we've seen things get out of control in these classrooms recently, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I saw something the other day where I think a student smacked a teacher twice. Could you imagine if she had a gun in her purse?
Oh, I ain't even thinking that.
That was the first thing I thought about, and I said they want teachers to carry guns. That is a dangerous situation to be in. And yes, the kid is still fucked up, and y'all gonna cry on the news and say, man was a great boy. No, the fuck he wasn't, because we saw the video. Crime might catch that little boy later, which is sad. But I think that is extremely, y'all are doing everything but doing what people are asking y'all to do. Y'all worse than motherfucking Instagram, where we just want our goddamn algorithm in order.
Instagram algorithm been off for a while,
It's really frustrating because we're the only country in the world that experiences mass shootings at an alarming rate. A lot of countries have guns outlawed, and and I know, like in London and stuff, they be stabbing niggas. So
yeah, they love them machetes and knives.
they love knives. But it's a problem, and y'all are doing everything but regulating what needs to be regulated. Y'all focus on the dumbest shit. Like, why are you trying to why are abortions illegal in certain places? Having an app that tracks your cycle, and let's say you don't insert the information correctly or whatever, and update it, they can send that information off, and you can possibly get in trouble because it might appear as if you might have gotten an abortion.
Oh, wow. Did not know that.
Yeah, it's like a whole thing with like the data in these apps, depending on where you are. So it's really scary to be in situations like that. I think it's a terrible idea, and they're gonna keep, and they're even if, let's say, a teacher does pull out a gun and they tussle or whatever, they still not gonna change their law. They're gonna say, "Oh, one bad apple doesn't spoil the bunch."
Yeah.
And y'all doing everything but paying teachers more money. Get a gun.
Now, if they start paying teachers more for having a strap, I might be a little bit more on board with this. Give them some more bread then. If you got a strap, if you get it strapped, you get 5-10 grand extra a year.
Still not enough for me.
No, I'm just saying, if they're going to have to carry a gun now, pay them more.
Yeah.
Because y'all ain't paying $50,000, $60,000 more for another security guard. Another security or armed security. So let's go ahead and throw that money around with the teachers in the school then.
Yeah. It's a bad
them. I just don't understand. I just don't know what this is gonna. I'm very interested in how this is gonna kind of play itself out, because I don't even know what it's like it is putting a lot of pressure on teachers. You know what I mean? Like to have to. Man. And what's so crazy is when our first shows, if you remember, when we first started our show, we talked about serial killers. Remember?
Yeah.
The zodiac sign of all the serial killers.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know if you remember, we said that basically mass shootings have taken over as the new serial killer.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is just okay. Let's say in theory we stop this. It'll microcosm themselves because some people just mad crazy. We just need to figure out how to get people's mental health in check and keep these guns off the streets. To be honest with you, man, in many ways.
Yeah, I think. But if they're not going to do anything to, again, you have these requirements for a teacher, but where is it for everybody else? Because even if y'all say you had to do one
Good point.
to just get a gun on a day-to-day, where we don't want to regulate, but we're going to put more mandates in to make sure, these guns don't land in the hand of, crazy people or whatever, blah, 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 blah. But there's always going to be something.
Now, my question is, I wonder legally, and I had to talk to my legal beagle, Brandon Williams, because he's in criminal law. Let's say I pass all of my, regulations to be to get a gun as a teacher. And what if I go on a shooting rampage in the school, but I was already verified by the Tennessee and their laws to do it? Is Tennessee could they sue the family, sue the state of Tennessee for allowing that teacher to have a gun and go through all this different steps, and then they shot someone on campus? If that makes sense of what I'm saying. Are they
Yeah, I can see
are they liable? Are they liable then?
Oh, for sure. You better believe. Yeah.
Because I went through you made this person go through all this testing, you certified them, all this stuff to bring a gun into the school. Or what if a student gets one of their guns?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Is the state of Tennessee liable then because that gun wouldn't have been there?
Yes. Yeah.
And there's so many more questions that has to be figured out with that. And I know Texas already does it, but I don't think they're doing it.
Hey y'all, if y'all like what y'all see here on Everyone Needs an Aquarius, be sure to like, subscribe, and share our podcast with your friends because we got all the tea. And if you want to check out more stuff from us, be sure to hit that button right there on the right side so you can see other stuff and again share it with everybody.